Good morning, Caribbean. It's RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 2003. This is the Topps 205 collection card. The T205s, right around the same era as the T206s, had this kind of look to them: a player's face, facsimile signature, logo of the Philadelphia Nationals and whatnot. So it's modeled after the T205 cards. It's called Topps 205. It's just a base card, but one of the things that it reminded me is it's got Mike with the full beard. And I don't know if Mike liked the full beard or not, but he had it the early 80s is when he started. He had the beard for a little bit. Not a good look, I didn't think, That's between him and his wife and all that, but I never liked the bearded look, so that's my random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Random baseball item of the day. Back when I used to collect everything and anything having to do with baseball, still have here a one of the little commemorative big league trucks you see all the time with sports. This one is obviously celebrating the All-Star game, the 64th All-Star game, which happened at Camden Yards, July 13th, 1993. So it's just a little big rig, but something I have in my collection, random baseball item. Today's trivia question. Nice Julio Rodriguez rookie from Update. This is the Stars of the MLB insert from Update, the rookie card of Julio Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez was born December 29th, 2000. So, belated happy birthday to Mr. Rodriguez. But, as with the trivia questions the rest of this week, we're coming up on Hall of Fame season, Hall of Fame election announcement. So, for 2000, since that's what year Mr. Rodriguez was born, who were the Hall of Fame inductees in 2000? That would include both the Veterans Committee and the Writers Association. So who were the new plaque honorees, both ways, into the Hall of Fame in 2000? Send me an email with the correct answer, and I will I'll provide my email in the description below, along with a repeat of the question. You will have today and tomorrow to answer, and we will pick a winner on Sunday, all right? Good luck to everybody on that. So now, I talk often about my goals. One of the goals I have is to complete this set, my K-Mart set, in the PSA Set Registry. I'm trying my best to get all 10s. These are not expensive cards. Again, the box can be had for $5 anywhere, everywhere, all day long, sometimes less. They mass-produced this to every Kmart store in the frickin' planet back in '82, so there's billions of them that exist. But that was the first modern-day boxed set. In other words, that was the first set issued in a single box at the store counter, as you were going out the door. And I decided to start the PSA Set Registry and try and get every card in a PSA 10. And I came to a point where I couldn't find them on eBay anymore, or if I did, they were absurdly expensive. So I figured it's just as easy for me to take the card and send it into PSA on myself. Haven't gotten that yet back. I did send one in late last year, which is only about a month ago. I do know that PSA has it and is grading it now, so it'll be a while before I get it back. But in the meantime, I'm still always shopping online. I'm still looking on eBay and I go to a website called Force Sharp Corners, which has all kinds of graded cards up for sale all the time, almost always PSA. I don't think I've ever seen anything but PSA on Force Sharp Corners. I have to think they would, but I don't see them. But I always go there to look for these Kmart cards because every once in a while they'll have some PSA 10s up for sale. And I was able to snag 4 more PSA 10 cards that I did not have, all for less than the $50 price tag I would have had to spend to get it slabbed by PSA myself. Plus, I know I'm going to get a 10 when I buy a 10. I don't know what I'm going to get when PSA comes back with their cards. So let's take a look what did I pick up? So I got the Joe Torre card, 1971 MVP. Joe Torre in a PSA 10. Very nice. The Thurman Munson, he was the 1976 MVP in the American League. Very nice. You can tell the difference between the way the cards were produced and printed. The American League was always a blue border. The National League was always a gold border. Don't know why, but just the way it is. Then I got the 1979 co-MVP, Keith Hernandez. I already have the Stargell in a PSA 10. This is the Hernandez in a PSA 10. And lastly, I got the George Brett from 1980 in a PSA 10. So, interesting thing about the Brett, I want to bring this up as I'm talking to you about the fact that I'm still looking online on other places to get those cards. The reason being, right now, as I'm filming this, I believe there's a PSA 10 George Brett up online for like $67, thereabouts, 65, 66, right in the mid to high 60s, the guy's selling it for. I was able to get that one off of 4 Sharp Corners for about half that. Certainly under $50. So it was a no-brainer for me. I got these 4 cards, which if I sent to PSA would have been, I don't know, $220 when you consider tax and shipping and everything. I was able to get this for like, I don't know, $130. So I saved myself a ton of money by buying them on the secondary market. And you're guaranteed the grade because obviously I'm trying to get all 10s. So far I have nothing but 10s in this set. I'm still number 7. I'm very bummed. On the PSA Set Registry, I wanted to get, if you get all 10s, you get all cards, you could be pretty high on the PSA Set Registry. Not a lot of people are out there collecting this, so there's not a lot of people on the list, but I'm number 7 at the moment, and I don't even have all the cards. But a lot of other people do have all the cards. There's several people, like about 5 people on that registry that have 100% on the list, so that's why they're above me. But I'm going to keep plugging away. My goal this year, I think, I'll have to go back. I just did the goals last week, and I don't even remember them anymore, but I think it was to get about 10 more this year. So I'm practically there because, again, No, it was to get 15 this year. That's what it was. It was to get 15 because I want to get 15 this year, 15 next year, and be done with it. So I'll be halfway there when the other cards come back from PSA. And I got 5 in there now. When they come back, hopefully by spring, then I will have gotten to the halfway mark. Then 2 more submissions to PSA of 5 cards will get me to where I need to be. But anyway, I'll still be looking online for the PSA 10s because you can still find them out there. It's very hard to find some of the other cards now. I'm getting pretty much through the 80s. I think there's only 4 cards in the 80s. I have all of them. I'm going through the late 70s. I have most of the cards in the late 70s. It's the earlier cards that I can't find for whatever reason. I mean, again, they're not rare. People just didn't slab those people for whatever reason. I don't know why. Don't know. Don't care. I'm on a mission to get the whole set. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm just showing off for you today. Okay. So that's my update on my 1982 K-Mart PSA Set Registrary, part of my 2023 goals. So hope you enjoyed that little showcase there. Don't forget the trivia question. Check the description for all the information. Appreciate everybody watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate all the support. I try my best to support as many of you as I can. Keep this card community growing, all right? Thanks, everybody, for watching. Come back on Friday or Sunday for the recap. Take care.